All right, welcome to this lesson. This is going to be our first lesson, and we're going to talk about a Qt framework, which is what we're going to use, which is what we're going to use for our UI. I should explain. But Qt framework, it's huge. It's not just for UI. It is a full development framework. It has all the tools you need to build your apps and also to build your user interfaces. But we are going to use it only to build our user interfaces. So you can use it to build apps for desktop, for embedded system, and for mobile platforms. Okay, and so it's quite known. It's generally it is known as the necessary framework for C++ developers. Okay, so it's this guru when it comes to C++ development that almost all of them use it, but now it has Python bindings. That means we can use it in a Python programming language. And so that's not the biggest reason why I'm so excited. They have a new technology called Qt Quick, and which allows you to build your UIs really fast. It's like CSS, sorry, and it also has JavaScript like scripting in there. So you have the CSS and the JavaScript like functions in there. CSS is nice and beautiful to write. JavaScript is also widely known. It's also easy, and that's it. So Qt has powered the world of desktop and embedded apps. It is quite known. Like I said, it used to be called the necessary framework for C++ developers. So it's quite known and it's quite used in our world, mostly for desktop and embedded apps market. But now that you can write C++ in Android, and of course you can write C++ also for iOS, now you can also use it to build apps for the mobile apps market. But it was essentially for desktop and the embedded apps market. Now, what is built with Qt? Yeah, like I was trying to tell you, it has been powering our desktop apps and our embedded systems for quite some time. So what companies use it? Adobe uses it, Oracle uses it, Mozilla, VLC, Anaconda, Ninja IDE, WhatsApp. Okay, now starting from behind, WhatsApp was built with it because Nokia required it. It was the only way to build Nokia apps before Android was released. Those days Nokia S2, you know, Qt was what all developers was asked to use, and so WhatsApp was built with it, and that's how it powered WhatsApp. Ninja IDE is a Python IDE. It's built with Qt. Anaconda has this Anaconda Navigator. Anaconda this Jupyter what people call IPython Jupyter Notebook. Yeah, it's built with it. I mean, there's this IPython, not necessarily Jupyter Notebook, but there's this IPython that you can use in your console. It can give you graphs and all that. It's built with it. VLC is built with it. Yeah, your VLC. Mozilla uses it. Oracle uses it to build VirtualBox is built with it, and Adobe has been using it for quite some time now. It used to be known as the necessary framework for C++ developers, and now we have two licenses. There's one you can use for free for all purpose, and then there's one for commercial use. But the free for all purpose actually has a few restrictions on them. When you actually make modifications to the Qt code, you have to also release that one too for free. That's the only bad thing about it, and that it's good. So use whatever you like. Let's begin. See you.